just say this.
It's too
if
hard.
I ever have kids, I'm gonna
Right,
make sure they're the coolest
four.
kids in school. I don't care whether they
Come
drink
on,
down to the
let's
max.
swap.
Look, what I was most envious of growing up, like going to school, was like seeing other kids
Thanks, y'all.
having their parents' second
Okay.
car because their parents just gave it to them and they just be like driving to school.
We're gonna be
so
out
to me,
of
if I
here.
ever have kids, I'm gonna make
Yeah,
sure they drive like the
out of here.
coolest cars in high school. I don't care. Like I don't care if they come home crying, being like, "Dad, they're making fun of me because I'm rich." I'm like, yeah, they can keep complaining and stay poor. Like that's what a parent is supposed to do, to give the best for their kid. Anyway, Penny decides to bully his ass.
But wait, is that the Asian or Hero Ring Ring? Konnichiwa, Shibai.
What's your nerdy ass eating? Well, my zaddy got me the sandwich. So you like doing whatever daddy says?
Yeah.
So you're a dog. No, your dad's a dog, so you're a female dog. That's scientifically inaccurate. Shut up, ho. Okay, so doggy, go fetch. Eat on the floor like a good doggy. Then the kids laugh at a sandwich on the ground, and I watch this like, what's funny about a sandwich on the ground? Like they're pointing at it like, you see that? That's a sandwich. Obey your master, doggy. Yo, how is there not a single teacher supervising in the cafeteria? And if that wasn't enough, she steals his dog whistle, then blows on it like blam.
Bullying's against school policy. Shut up, ho.
Okay. And also, since Sherman put his lips on it as well, doesn't that mean he had an indirect kiss? Anyway, Penny keeps toying with Sherman and puts his ass in a headlock and hey, yo, that was actually a pretty good move. And Sherman isn't strong enough to get out of a girl's headlock, which could have easily been prevented if he just did 5 push-ups a day.
Bark for me, bark for your master.
Yeah, Penny's gonna grow up liking submissive femboys for sure.
Then Peabody get brought to the principal.
And he thinks his son will need to skip some grades because he's so smart, but is instead told that he had a fight and bit one of his classmates. Now, I'm not saying Sherman should have done that, but if you keep calling someone a dog, you shouldn't be surprised if they act like one.
Then the CPS Child Protective Service shows up looking like the villain from Harry Potter.
And she hates Peabody's ass and wants to take Sherman away from him. Sherman wouldn't do that for no reason. She was being a bully. Quiet. I know you lost your hairline, but you don't have to lie and lose your job. And speaking of hairlines, god damn, his forehead's
Huge.
And you know what? I appreciate Peabody for standing up for Sherman and defending him because Asian parents would never do that shit. Bro, whenever the teacher said anything about me to my mom that just wasn't positive, my mom would be like, oh, okay, my son better? My son had, oh, okay, and just drag my ass home and then beat the living shit out of you, bro. Then later, the dog confronts Sherman and asks what happened, and he's like, she called me a dog. And Peabody's looking super shocked, but it's like, really? Your scene is so smart you can build a time machine but get shocked that a kid got made fun of because their dad's a dog?
Who's that?
Like, you seriously didn't think that could happen? Like, I'm sure when you went to school, you got made fun of for being a dog, but you're shocked
Yeah,
that your
what
kid
is
got
that?
made fun of by association? What? Guess Peabody's just book smart.
I
about
have a
street
leaf
smart.
outside, so I
love you,
thought I'd
Daddy
just
Beagle.
wrap
I have
around
deep
with
regard for you
a little
as
bit
well.
of
Ew,
this,
who the hell talks
a
like
little
that?
bit
Fuck
mud,
Sherman,
and
I'm
then
never
a little
saying I
bit
love you
of
to him
a
again.
leaf.
Then Peabody gets
Put it
flashbacks
on.
of core memories of
That's
Sherman,
great.
like teaching his feet
Yeah.
his ass to swim or playing piano
Let's
with
get to
Beethoven
bed.
or hanging out with Gandhi. As
We'll
the movie
talk
tells us,
about
the dog
it
only
tomorrow.
adopted Sherman because he saw his feet his ass abandoned on the street. Hey, yo, how are you an infant and you already wearing glasses? Do you know how blind you gotta be to wear that shit?
Oh, he blind.
Then this judge goes, why should your beagle breeding ass who has no testicles be able to adopt the boy? Because I can talk. Fair enough. And because Peabody is told